So today I want to talk about the song Don't Let Me Get Me. I haven't done one of these in a while. These in a while. And recently the song just came to me. I was like, I have to talk about this. And in Don't Let Me Get Me by Pink, these lyrics are what stuck out the most to me. I'm a hazard to myself. Don't let me get me. I'm my own worst enemy. It's bad when you annoy yourself, so irritating. Don't want to be my friend no more. I want to be somebody else. I want to be somebody else. And for a long time, I honestly felt like this. And it's so hard to explain to someone, especially like if you look a certain way or you present yourself a certain way, so on the outside it's like everything is fine, that you have this tumultuous relationship with yourself that it's like scary to be, or you're just like have so much fear of yourself. And at a point it was like I really disliked so much about myself, and I think it's because of all the things that happened to me. And so those lyrics coming back, I was like, oh my god, because it's so embarrassing. I keep saying this, it's so embarrassing to not like yourself, but that's after developing a like for myself that I'm like, that's so embarrassing. But I understand that everyone is at a different part of their journey, and like starting is so hard because I feel like socially, especially if you grew up in like the 2010s, self-deprecating humor was the thing. Like everyone was being so rude and cruel to themselves, so it's like you just absorbed that. And then growing and realizing, oh, that was not a jokey joke, that was for serious. And I actually have to work on that, and starting to work on that and embarking on a new journey where it's like, I like this. I like where I am. And another thought I'm having is, I don't know if Pink wrote this when she was going through her what's her race phase. And I thought she was biracial for a long time. That's neither here nor there. That's not what I'm talking about. But I just feel like there's this also kind of culture that's like, you're always working on yourself, and that's also not healthy, because like I went through that where I was like, I'm not ready to do anything. And then I started watching like all these interviews of people who have done like great things, and they were like, do it scared. And I was like, but I'm so scared. I was just like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm so like, do you know how scared I am? Like, I'm so scared. And with that came the journey of figuring out things that I like, figuring out things that I enjoy. It took a while, but once again, it's so embarrassing to not like yourself, and it's so hard to explain to someone else that, because it's like, why? Why? And once you start interrogating those ideas and you see that a lot of the reasons you dislike yourself are not even your actually, I feel like sometimes we do perpetuate certain things that cause us to dislike, but that's a conversation for another day. Today's conversation is focusing on just like, it's okay to start now. You are okay at this. Like, you might not know everything, and it's hard to like know that, or hard to understand that everything will be okay, and it's okay that you don't understand. It's okay you don't know how this is gonna go. Just do it. Just try it, because I feel like you don't have to know. And how many people have known, like, whenever you put yourself in this mindset where you're always like working, and there's nothing wrong with working on yourself, it's like, when are you going to be enough? When is it going to be time for you to finally be happy? Because I feel like emotion, because okay, not everyday trauma, You know, some day happiness, some days happiness, you know, some days joy. Like you could reflect on how all of these things affect you now, but some days choose joy. Like you deserve joy now, you deserve happiness now. You did not suffer to continue to suffer yourself and deny yourself happiness. Like there's no point where you're like, okay, I am ready to be happy now. You know, you just like, you do it. You do things that make you happy. And that is a message that I don't feel like people hear enough, because everyone's just like, work, keep working. And then everyone's still like, I don't see anyone working. And it's like, it's so much happening in the world. Bestie, please. It's so much happening in the world. And a quote I really live by is that the world is for the living. Enjoyment is for the living. Enjoyment is for when you're alive. Like, you know, you can't feel. Another song is feel the rain in your eyes. Like you can't feel it unless you're alive. Like you can't feel, not it starting to rain, but you can't feel textures, you can't experience things unless you're alive. And right now you're alive, so go experience. Go Globetrotter by Tyler the Creator. Other song, cool song. Yeah, that's all I have.